بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. مشاهدينا الكرام، متابعينا في كل مكان، اسعد الله اوقاتكم بكل خير. نلتقي معكم من جديد في المرحله الثالثه من الوينتر Solstice Championship. Welcome everyone again with Whoosh. Today the stage number 3, Winter Solstice Championship with Whoosh. Welcome today with me there from Sweden. We have Jeff. Mr. Jeff, welcome back again.
Yes, thank you. So excited for this stage 3.
Yeah, it's so exciting too. Today we have that the 45 kilometers, stage number 3, and 1,460 meters above the sea level. 7 segments and 5 going to be that short one, then 2 long distance going to be. Jeff, what do you think today in this challenge? Stage number 3?
I think this is day number 3. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good course for everybody to be on. Starting off like just right from the start line, we have a really nice downhill, which is probably going to be a really fast section for those first 3 segments. And then right from there, after segment 3, you can see on the course map, we start to go up kind of a false flat, if you will. So doesn't look like much on the screen, but the riders are definitely going to feel that. And then I think, yeah, that first 10K stage is going to be really tough on everybody. But then going down to the end of segment 7, where they start their final finishing climb, I think it's going to be a really good route today, and I'm excited to see who comes out on top.
So let's see the teams today. UAE Clan Team 1, Mr. X100 and Pablo Popovic, Akadib and SS. Until this moment, they are in a second position for the top team result. UAE Falcons, Ahmed Al-Taneji, Zayed Hamdan, Hassan Al-Rumethi, Yusuf Mirza. And also we have UAE Road Warriors and Team Alpha. Team Alpha, we have Abu Saif Al-Muharrami, AZ20, Buamr Budhiab, and Team Alpha, they are in a 5th position right now in the top team result after day 2. Team 71, بو علي، بو ياسر، بو منصور. يعطيكم العافية شباب اليوم. يا ابو ياسر اهم شيء تكملون المرحلة. اوكتاغون عندنا هذا الفريق في محمد سالم، منصور اي دي، وهاشم الحربي. يعطيكم العافية شباب، هذه المرحلة جدا صعبة ترى. and Danish Pavlova, Michael Vink, Michael Kennedson, Jason Osborne, and William Poshmiller, Ollie Jones. So now Osborne, he's very strong indeed. Until this moment, he is the leader. And draft team, we have Bruce Baird, Saeed Safarzada, Ryan Giuliano, Ross Fawcett, and Edival. And still the teams there. And we have Team NZ, Vidar Mel, Philip Graves, Mitch Ferry, Juan Davis Vargas. And Crank Boys, Lorex Contai, Archie and Tirso Santos, and Match Joseph Mendez, and Christian. Velo Squad, Julio Origo, Tom Hervey, Maxime Pira. Individual, we have Christoph Them, Thor Persk, and Thomas Byrne, Basha, Nasser Al Khalifa, Shahzad Sarwar. So 20 seconds to go. It's counting down. And get ready, everyone. Jason Osborne, the winner, is here. 45 kilometers. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We start the race right now. Stage number 3. All the group, they are riding together in one group in this start. So now the speed is so high. The speed is rising. The watt is more than 400. And we said we are now in this moment. It's going to be through these mountains. the first part of the day we climb up. It will be hard for everyone. That's why we are going to reach 1,460 meters today. All the best, guys, all the best. Let's go. So now we are going and moving to the segment number 1 in 2.8K. 500 meters, the first 500 meters, all the group riding together now, and the speed is 35 kilometers an hour, and the watt is more than 360. Jeff.
Yeah, this is a really interesting start to the race. Everybody just came out full gas, really, like already pushing 350 watts, 400 watt range. I thought maybe they would kind of build up to the first segment and kind of, maybe 250 watt range. But no, these guys are hungry for that first segment. And it's going to be interesting to see who we have up there. Already we have Jason in the front pack here, sitting second, third wheel, kind of back and forth. But I wonder if he's going to do the same tactic as yesterday. You know, he was kind of just with the groups, the main group all yesterday until the end when it really mattered. So it'll be, we have to keep our eyes on him as well as Vink, you know, all those guys, Bruce Bird's up there as well. So this is going to be I think the first two segments are going to be really fun.
Yes, now Abu Dhiab is there. ممتاز يا ابو ذياب، برافو يا ابو ذياب. يلا يا الطنيجي، الطنيجي ماسك وياهم. كفو يا الطنيجي، استمر يا الطنيجي، استمر، خليك ماسك معاهم. هذا ابو ذياب، الطنيجي، مستر اكساندرت، برافو عليك، ماسك. ترى صعب يا جماعه اليوم، وايد صعب. شوف الارتفاع الان بدا يزيد، 400 واط الان مدفوعه من اكس 100. مستر اكس 100، برافو. It is so hard for everyone today. خلكم يا شباب الان متماسكين، خلكم متماسكين. ترى الصعوبه في البدايه اليوم وايد صعبه. الارتفاع اليوم راح يوصل ال 1600. خلوا بالكم من هذا الوضع، وضع صعب شوي على الجميع. الان في هذه اللحظات نشوف وياكم ان عدد كبير من الدراجين بدا يتراجع. يلا احمد الطنيجي، برافو يا احمد الطنيجي. يلا يا الطنيجي، قدها، يكفي انك وصلت للمرحله الثالثه. المساله انك تكمل السباق، هذا ما هو بسهل. احمد الطنيجي، يلا يا ابو طحنون، يلا يا بطل، اضغط شوي اكثر. معليش، انا اشوف اللو كادنس، واثق من هذا مكان اصلا مو ثقيل، ما تروم تمشي. واضح. يلا يا شباب، يلا يا الطنيجي، يلا يا حسن، يلا يا ابو ذياب، يلا يا ابو سيف، ابو عامر، شدوا حيلكم. هي المساله صعبه شوي. ركاض الذيب هني ايضا يتراجع في هذه. So hard for everyone, Jeff. Look at this.
Yeah, this is a really tough first segment here. They're not even at the first segment yet. They're just 2Ks in, and everybody's pushing it so hard, which is really cool to see. And you have, the UAE clan is right where they need to be as well with Mr. X100. You have Ricard up there as well. And it's, this is a really good start to segment 3, stage 3.
So we are going now up. Mr. X100 in good condition today. I hope he had enough recover for this race today, stage number 3. From UAE Clan Team 1, we have Mr. X100, SS, and also Pablo Popovic. The 3 riders now, they are showing in good condition. Ricardo Deeb also now, 4 riders from UAE Clan Team 1, and they have to think about the team result. They are, until this moment, after day 2, they are in second position behind Danish Pavlova team. So keep going. Look at the elevation right now. It's 178, 180. We are climbing up this mountain. It's too long. Go. Look at the heart rate beat with Ricardo Deeb. The heart rate beat is rising now. It's 145, more than 300 watts. And the speed is 36. And segment number 1, it is there. Everything, it's ready. Now, who will be the winner? First segments today, stage number 3. Mitch Ferry, Kennedson, Pablo Popovic, Saeed Safarzada, now he's in a second position, by the way, after stage number 2. Jason Osborne still there with the yellow jersey. Pablo Popovich in the third position. Vink 4. Mr. Xander, he just jumped to the 6th position right now with Bruce Baird in the 5. Philip Graves at 7. Ricardo Deep now 8. Kennetson 9. Vidar from Norwich 10. SS in 11th position. That overall after the stage number 2. That Jason Osborne now showing good. SS moving. Bravo SS. Bravo SS. Go. Keep going SS. From UAE Clan Team 1. Pablo Popovich. Jason Osborne now behind SS. Everyone now pushing. It's very hard indeed. It's 400 watt, Jeff. Look at this. Everyone pushing now.
Yeah, everybody's giving it maximum effort right now, as they should be, to get across for this first segment if they really want to get that win. I'm really excited to see Jason Osborne at the front of this segment. I really thought he was just going to be, kind of hanging back, but I think he wants to get some more segment wins under his belt. Otherwise, we'd kind of just see him like what he did yesterday, just saving his energy for the end. But he looks to be in really good form today. Same with Mr. X100 and Rocket up there. This is an awesome first segment so far.
Jason Osborne, he don't want to lose. The guys there, and he just doing this. He just forcing himself to be in front, because if there's any small mistake and he just drop behind, he will be in trouble. That's exactly what's happened in the climb. It's big difference here when you are riding in the whoosh or with whoosh here. And the climb is different than flat. That's why he have to be all the time in front, and he have to push more and more and stay with the group. The small mistake, stay behind, that's mean he will lose that advantage. He have to stay in the wheels. So now the checkpoints and segment number 1, and look SS and Ricardo Deep in good condition. Eddie Val from Canada just win this by 3 minutes and 48 seconds. And Ricardo Deep in a second position. Oh, Vidar, he just take the best time, 1 minute and 32 seconds in this climb. That 1 kilometer, the first segment. Ricardo Deep in a second position. Eddie Val third. Saeed Safar Zada in a fourth position. Kennetson 5. Vink 6. And Rose 7. Mr. X100 in 8th position, which is good. And Philip Graves 9. SS 10. Jason Osborne, he is in an 11th position. You see, that's what I'm talking about, Mr. Jeff.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who gets to the finish line first on the segments. Like we spoke about before, it's all about when you start and when you finish the segment on your own. They're all individually timed. So I was actually surprised to see Jason all the way down 11th, but it's really great to see Mr. X100 up there. Pretty much the same position he was in yesterday. He's just so consistent with being in that mid pack. So he could have a really good end result once the whole championship is over.
Yes, exactly. Now here we can see this. Again, there is one attack in front by SS. SS from UAE Clan Team 1. It's taking the lead in front in this climb. Now it's almost 384 meters above the sea level. Eddie Val in good condition. Vidar, he just made good result now. The winner segment number 1. Vidar is moving again. Ricardo Deep in front. So Pablo Popovich. So I can see now UAE Clan Team 1 so active in this stage number 3. All of them there in front, including the leader of the group, Mr. X100. Everyone now is front. Bravo, Mr. X100, stay there. Ricardo Deep taking the lead in front with 420. Now Mr. X100 here. Look at the RPM is 71. We are climbing. The 3 riders they are showing from UAE Clan Team 1. And now Pablo Popov, Jason Osborne. He just looked great. The World Championship in rowing many years. Then he just swapped to cycling. and he do cycling, and he is the winner World Championship in 2020 for UCI Championship. The first one, it was in 2020. He is the winner, and now he is the leader here in this race after day 2, and he just look great. That Jason Osborne from German. He look great. Heart rate is 142. Now it's 436. The elevation in this moment, and still we are through these mountains, and everyone they're moving. Bruce Bird is here in the 5th position, the overall after day 2. And we can see now the other hand, we can see Mansour AD from United Arab Emirates, and also Mohammed Salim with him. يلا يا شباب، يلا يا محمد، يلا يا منصور، الله وياكم. هذا أول تشيك بوينت. عارفين الصعوبة، الواط اللي دافعينه ممتاز، برافو عليكم. فوق ال 300 واط يا شباب، فوق ال 300 واط الآن. محمد سالم، برافو يا شباب، برافو برافو برافو. ادوا حيلكم للأخير. يكفي شرف انكم تكملون هذا الطواف الصعب كل يوم 45 كيلو. نلاحظ الآن هنا من الجانب الآخر جيسون يتحرك الآن. There is one move for Jason Osborne now in the top of the summit. So now we are moving to the flat. There is flat areas that was coming in the way. Look at that Ahmed Al-Taneji here is behind. And now we are going to the checkpoints. The checkpoint is here. Bravo, 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 bravo. Jason Osborne is going. Great job. Great job. Jason Osborne. He's just protecting his investment today, that yellow jersey. What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, absolutely. I really didn't expect, like I said before, I didn't expect him to be jumping off the front after all these segments, but maybe he's just trying to up the pace of the entire pack and kind of wear everybody out early on so he can secure, his yellow jersey at the end of the day. But, watching these guys, watching Mr. X100 now fly off the front, they're pushing really, really high watts. He's at the 450 watt range and his RPM 70, 68 around there. So these guys are pushing really, really big gears on this segment. And as you can tell by the elevation map, it's not very flat. I mean, these guys are climbing right now, and this whole stage is just up and up and up. So yeah, we really have to wait to see what Jason's tactics really are for today.
Sarakal Deep's there. The checkpoint for segment number 2. And still there is a chance for Rakal Deep, UAE Clan Team 1 with Knudsen and Vidar. Mel, he's going now also in front. Bravo Rakad. Bravo Rakad. Rakad in good condition now. He will cross the line, and Saeed Safarzada with him. Rakad Deep. Bravo. Rakad Deep from UAE Clan Team 1 with 1 minute and 25 seconds. The segment number 2 winner. Keep going, Rakab. You just opening that gap, and you just go and keep that gap growing. Go ركاض. خليك مستمر يا ركاض، ماشي زين. خل بالك سعيد صفرزادة جاينك من الخلف مع فيدار الآن وكينتسون بابلو بوبوفيتش. لا تباعد يا مستر اكس 100، لا تباعد يا مستر اكس 100. خل بالك يا مستر اكس 100. ترى الضغط شديد الآن في الأمام فوق ال 450 واط. انت ممتاز. برافو مستر اكس 100. الله الآن هذا الصعود الصعب، ورايحين أيضا إلى السيجمنت رقم 3. وخل بالك الآن من هذا الوضع. الآن هو اليوم معروف أصعب مرحلة من المصاعب اللي راح تشوفونها اليوم هو هذا الصعود، هذا اللي انتم فيه الآن. برافو يا نجم. يلا يا مستر اكس 100 جايين من الخلف. برافو. طمنتني على الأداء كبير. وصل النبض 160 النبض مع مستر اكس 100. ويلا يا نجم استمر في هذا الأداء. بترتاح بعد شوي. الآن شوي بينتهي هذا الصعود. خل بالك. يلا يا بطل استمر. والله ضغط كبير. شوف السرعة 16 كيلومتر في الساعة، والضغط الآن فوق ال 160. النبض عالي، هو ال 480 واط. استمر على نفس المعدل، خذ نفس خذ نفس، استمر في التنفس. ونشوف الان الاربعه كلكم ممتازين من فريق اليو اي كلان تيم 1 في قدم رائع ممتاز الان موجود، لكن خلوا دانش بابلوفا موجودين وياكم ايضا اربعه، خلوا بالكم اربعه مقابل اربعه، وانت الان ماشي بطريقه ممتازه الى نهايه هذه القمه. قمه راح تكون صعبه شوي، لكن الان الوضع 470 واط، اذا استمريت على نفس هذا الوضع راح تكون موجود بشكل جيد وجميل الى ان تاتي نقطه النزول، وبعد ذلك راح ترتاح شوي، بس لا تخليهم يبتعدون عليك اكثر. الان حاول تقرب بعد شوي، اضغط شوي بعد شوي. ايوه برافو برافو، ماشي تمام ماشي تمام، استمر يا بطل استمر. So now we can see this, we are going to reach the top of this summit, then we are going down. It's very high, like 700 now, 726 meters above the sea level. We can see now all the groups now, they're divided in more than 3 groups. There is 2 chasing group behind Mr. X100 now. There is someone in front. It looks like Pablo Popovic and Ricardo Deep. Knudsen there. Knudsen, he just taking the lead in front in this group. And behind him, Pablo from Yoi Clan team. And Yoi Clan team, they are just doing great job now with Mr. X100 and Pablo Popovic. Vic is there, and Mr. X100 now in the 4th position. In this position, will be the 4 riders for the UAE Clan Team 1. The 4th elements. Go, 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 go. That Vink now. Go, Osborne. Osborne is now fighting here. Bravo, Osborne. So Jason Osborne now is fighting to be in this group, and very high intensity for everyone here. And it's really race. We can see. I can feel now the pain. I can feel the pain now. Go, go, go. There is here someone with fresh legs. It's Rakabadib. Rakabadib. He is flying today in this climb, and he's doing great job. Keep going. Yoi Clan Team 1, Stage 3. They just look good, and they are moving now, and they are looking forward. Go, go, Mr. Alexandra to Bravo. He just came now to lead the group 1. Mr. Alexander, there's one attack. Be careful. Saeed Safarzada attacking. Saeed Safarzada from Iran. There's one attack, and there is one is responding now. It's Pablo Popovic. Pablo Popovic. And we are going now here to the segment number 3. Everyone here ready for this. So segment number 3 in front of us, guys. That Bruce Bear now. Oh, the first move for Bruce Bear today. He's now in front. Ricardo Vib. It's so hard for everyone. Still Jason Osborne. He's looking good now, but his heart rate, it's going up. It's going up. Let me see. Bruce is 145. This man now is above the threshold, and Osborne now 157 with 500 watts. He just looks strong. He is very strong, Jeff. Look at this. What a race today.
Extremely high intensity race today, pushing over 550 watts. He just keeps pushing and pushing. Don't know where all this power is coming from, but good on him. He is staying with the pack, staying where he needs to be. I think he's just letting everybody know, like, I'm not that tired from the last 2 days, guys. Like, I can do this all day long. So this is such great efforts, and to see how many different teams we have up at the front of before the segments and during the segments. So right now it's so exciting, and we're only on the 3rd segment.
Yeah, it's 5 seconds now for Ricardo Deep. He's just going now in front, and he keeping himself like this until the end. I'm so happy to see Ricardo Deep in this situation, and more than 500 watt input with this man from United Arab Emirates. يلا يا ركاض، والله انك بيضتها اليوم. بيضتها يا ركاض. كملها كملها كملها. تعبتم ورا، تعبوا اللي ورا. يلا يا ركاض، ما عليك. مستر اكس 100 موجود وياهم، كلهم موجودين ومعاهم في الجروب اللي في الخلف، وانت ماشي تمام الان. استمر يلا يا مستر اكس 100، لا تخليهم يبعدون. بعد شوي النزول خلاص، احنا وصلنا تقريبا ل 899 قريب ال 900 متر، يعني الوضع ممتاز. خلاص بعد شوي راح ننزل، هذا النزول راح يجي. والتشيك بوينتس الان ركاض الذيب بوضع ممتاز. مستر اكس 100 يحاول الان في هذه قوه ان يصل الى الكوكبه، لا تخليهم يبعدون، اذا باعدوا راح يصير مشكله. ركاض الذيب نقول مبروك ركاض، برافو برافو ركاض الذيب. The best time, 2 segments for this man, Rakab from United Arab Emirates, UAE Clan Team 1 by 1 minute and 32. Segment number 3 winner, Saeed Safarzad in a 2nd position, Knudsen 3rd, Jason Osborne fourth, and there is UAE Clan Team 1, Pablo Popovic in the 5th position, Vink in 6, SS 7, Bruce Bear 8, Mr. X 109, Vidar in 10. So still they are going now in front. It's very hard indeed. So Ricardo Veep, 2 segments today, and Bruce Bear is here. Front of him SS. يلا يا SS، يلا يا SS، الله يخليك، لازم تدخل فيهم. روح يا بطل. Go SS go. There is someone behind you now. That's Bruce. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, you can do it. Front of you ركاض الذيب. يلا يا ركاض، يلا يا ركاض. هذه المسألة الآن أصبحت صعبة. مستر إكس 100 لا تباعد، لا تباعد يا مستر إكس 100. هذه السرعة الآن أنا عارفين النبض وصل فوق 160. الوضع شوية صعب، ولكن معلش الآن راح ترتاح شوي. الآن شوي راح يخفض وضع عندك 900 متر عن سطح البحر. هذه المرحلة صعبة، وانتم دخلتوا التحدي، واقبل التحدي يا بطل التحدي. يلا يا ركاض، ويلا يا مستر اكساندرت، يلا يا نجوم الامارات، استمروا بهذا الاداء حتى الاخير. انتم قدها بالرغم من الصعوبة اليوم. هي صعوبة معروفة ببداية السباق اليوم. بداية المرحلة هي الأصعب على الإطلاق. يلا يا نجوم الإمارات، خلوا بالكم ترى جيسون ضاغط بشكل كبير في الأمام، يحاول أن يضغط بشكل كبير. كندسن معاه أيضا وفينك. في هذه اللحظات الآن نشوف سعيد صفرزادة يتألق اليوم، خلوا بالكم. وهذا الوضع الرائع الآن من مستر إكس 100، وعودة مجددا إلى الكوكب. برافو عليك. 500 واط، 500 واط الآن معاك يا مستر إكس 100، وأداء كبير لرجل كبير. 156 النبض وانت ماسك الآن بهذه القوة. برافو برافو، استمر 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 حتى الأخير. الركاض الذيب، حاول انك تسحب الآن اللي معاك، اسحب اللي معاك القائد. يلا يا نجوم، يلا يا ابطال، يلا يلا. ركاض قدامك، ركاض قدامك يا مستر إكس 100. حاول انك تكون معاه، حاول انك تكون معاه الآن. هذا ركاض، حاول تخف شوي. هذا السيجمنت رقم 4 دخلنا فيه الآن. المنافسة مشتعلة حتى في الأمام. سعيد صفرزادة يحاول واصبر. الآن ركاض شوي بس خف، خليه يوصلك شوي، بس خف خليه يوصلك شوي، عقب اسحب. يلا يلا يا نجم، يلا يا نجم يا مستر إكس 100. جايين من الخلف، جايين من الخلف. ركاض يحاول. يلا مستر إكس 100 الآن في هذه الوضعية. هم أمامك الآن 408. ما أقدر أقول لك أكثر من هذا. أنت تعطي أكثر من اللي عندك بأمانة. أنت تعطي أكثر من اللي عندك الآن. هذا أول مرة أنا أشوفك بهذا الوضع الكبير، فوق 477 ماسك 480. ما أقدر أقول لك أكثر من هذا. أنت تعطي الماكس الآن. برافو عليك. حتى النبض الآن واصل على الفي او 2 ماكس ليفل. انت قدها يا بطل. يلا يا نجم، يلا يا ركاض، اسحبها الان، اطلع الان، اضغط ركاض الان، يتابعك. ايوه برافو عليكم. هذا هو النجم، هذا هو النجم. الان ساعدوا بعضكم. الله الله يا ركاض، هذا هو الشغل، هذا هو الشغل. يلا 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 شوي، يلا شوي يا مستر إكس 100. هذه الوضعيه الان، انت لصالحك الان، هو رجع لك الان. يلا يا ركاض، يلا يا ركاض، اسحب الان. ويلا يا مستر إكس 100، استمر خلفه، بياخذك بيوديك. يا سلام، ما اروع من سباق، ما اروع. go. Look at this, Jeff. Look at this work now. The teamwork now is showing here.
Yeah, it's showing very well. I was watching the front group of 5 guys there. Right off the gate, they were started pushing 400, 500 watts to get through segment 4. And if you watch now, they're not slowing down. They're not recovering at all. They're just going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. This is an incredible effort by all the guys here today. Oh, yeah, no surprise there. Jason taking the win.
Surprise, yeah. Osborne just won this stage. Now the segment number 4 winner, Osborne. This man is really strong. He just deserves that title, the World Championship title in 2020. So this man, he's just showing how strong he is.
Yeah, absolutely. He is. This is his thing. He knows this game in and out. He knows how to race in this world. And so it's really great to see him continue with so much success that he's had in the esports world.
So Jason Osborne now taking the lead in front in very hard part of this stage number 3. Jason Osborne with Kennedson and Saeed Safarzada with Vink. The 4 riders with them, 1 rider from UAE Clan Team 1, Pablo Popovic. So let's see now the time. And Mr. X100 in a sixth position in this moment in segment number 4. And Saeed Savarzada is only 2 seconds behind Jason Osborne, and Vink in third. Then Pablo Popovich, Kennethson, Mr. X100, SS, Ricardo Deeb, Bruce Baird, and William Poshmiller in a 10th position. So UAE Clan Team 1 and Danish Pavlova, the two teams, they are so close and fight for the team result. But in this moment, Vink and Osborne, they are coming. Look at this. The chasing group behind, they're very close to catch Osborne group. You see that, Jeff?
Yeah, they're putting out massive effort to try to bridge that gap up to the main pack there. And hopefully they don't wear themselves out before the next segment. But they have quite a big gap to close here.
So what a race today. I'm so proud to see that UAE Clan Team won. So Mr. X100 and his teammates like SS and Pablo Popovich and Ricardo V, they just start that in cycling indoor cycling here in UAE, and they become in this level very high level. Look at the watts now. Until this moment, watt average is absolutely high, more than 400 watt during this mountings. Now segment number 5. And still Osborne is leading, and Mr. X100, he is coming, and he tried to close this gap. It's about 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Bruce Baird with him. Stay with the Brood, Mr. X100. Stay with him. You are doing great. Bruce, he win many races with us here with Whoosh. Very strong man from Canada, Bruce Baird. Now Mr. X100 with him. Stay with him, Mr. X100, and help each other now. If you are two, better to be one. You know that, Jeff? When you are doing indoor cycling, when someone is pushing same watt and he's become near to you, you will help him and you will help him and he will help you. That's mean you will stay in his wheel, and at least you will feel little bit, your heart rate will be down, and you're also on same time your spin, your cadence will be better. That's why when anyone riding inside the group, he will feel better than he alone, and they will doing this behind alone. It's not easy. It's very hard for everyone. That Jason Osborne now, he knows that very well. I know he know. So now Mr. X100, he will try to catch a group again, and congratulations, Ricardo Deep. Segment number 5. Winner again. Oh, what a hat trick. The 3 titles today, 3 segments for Rakav Adib from United Arab Emirates. Do you see that, Jeff?
Yeah, he must have had a really good night of recovery because he's come back like hitting hard in this stage 3. It is really nice to see more of the UAE Clan team climb up alongside with Danish Pavlova and Team Draft as well. They're really, really battling it out so far. It's really great to see. So congrats, Ricard.
Yeah, Ricard Adib, don't let him go now. You just did great. You are one of the strong rider now here. 3 segments today in stage 3. UAE Clan Team 1, Rakav. Rakav is behind the group now by 25 to 30 meters. He will close the gap shortly. And there is his teammate now, the leader of UAE Clan Team 1, Mr. X100. He's just coming from behind with SS. 2 riders from UAE Clan Team 1 and Bruce Baird with them. That Bruce Baird showing here. That Bruce. Go, Bruce, go. I need you to be with the group 1, Bruce. Go, Bruce, go. Yes, he's doing great, Bruce. That's 54 kilometers an hour with the Bruce. But Mr. X100 is coming from behind. And again. Look at the acceleration here. One more accelerate from UAE rider now. Mr. X100. Mr. X100 again. برافو Mr. X100. والله مستوى رائع. ما عندي شيء أقوله. بأمانة يعني سكرت علي الكلام بعد هذا الأداء الجبار اللي قدمته اليوم. ما كنت متوقع، أنا واحد ما متوقع أنك تصمد على هذا الصعود بهالطريقة هذه. برافو عليك يا نجم، فرحني أكثر وأكثر. ادخل فيهم خلاص، أكم قدامك مو بعيد، ترى 100 متر، تراها 150 متر فقط لا أكثر. ركاض دخل فيهم على فكرة، ركاض وبابلو موجودين الآن في المجموعة الأولى. أنتوا الآن الاثنين اس معاك ومعاك بروس، وأنتوا رايحين هذا الآن في هذا الوضع 10 ثواني تقريبا. يلا يا شباب، يلا يا اكس 100، يلا يا مستر اكس 100، يلا يا نجم، يلا يا نجم. والله أنا صعب، أقوى مرحلة شفتها لحد الآن مع ووش هذه. You know what, Jeff? It is the best and the hardest stage I never seen here and with Whoosh. The first time I did this.
Yeah, it's a very tough stage for sure. I just keep looking at the map and it seems like the climbing never really ends. I mean, they get a little bit of downhill break, but it's not that much of a break. So these guys are going to be putting out really high watts, pushing really big gears all day. And you can start to see how the groups are separating a little bit because of this route. I mean, this route really benefits the lighter kind of climber category of men. And you can see it off the front of the pack right now. It's definitely catering to them and the likes of Rakad and Jason and Popovich. So yeah, hopefully Mr. X100 and Bruce Bird and them can work together to bridge that gap. I mean, it's about 13 seconds right now, and they really need to close that gap up to the front group so they can be in contention by the end of the stage to get some good team points and possibly a jersey.
Exactly, yeah. Look at this. The chasing group now leading by Mr. X100 and Bruce Baird and SS. 3 riders before this climb, there was maybe the gap more than 25 seconds. But now we are crossing the segment number 6 line, the start line here. Mr. X100, he's just flying and he's trying to catch the group in front by 11 seconds now. Jeff, it's 11 seconds. Go, 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 go. مستر اكس 100، يلا يا بطل، روح يا بطل. والله انك قادر عليها يا نجم. في هذه الاثناء انت عندك النفط 153 الواط، مرتفع اكثر من المجموعه المتقدمه. بالمناسبه انت الان اسرع من المجموعه المتقدمه. استمر يا نجم، استمر، اداء كبير. على الاقل تاخذ السيجمنت هذا، تستمر يا بطل. هذه الان الصوره موجوده معاك الان. يلا يا بطل، هذا وياك بروس يضغط وانت تضغط الان، ومعاكم الان اس. يلا يا نجم يا اس، والله انك مفاجاه السباق اليوم. مستر اكس 100 واس، انتم وحوش. روح يا بطل، روح الان في هذه الوضعيه. اس يتقدم. برافو عليك، والله انك نجم، اسطوره قادم بقوه. الان معاك الان مستر اكس 100. انتوا الاثنين الان تلعبون باسم الفريق يحمل اسم الامارات، يو اي كلان تيم 1. يلا يا ابطال، لا تخلون بروس يروح، خليه يسحبكم على الاقل. اوكي اضغط، تدخل فيه شوي راح يريحك شوي، تحس انك انت ممكن تضغط اقل من المطلوب. اذا كنت بروحك يكون اصعب. يلا يا نجوم، يلا استمر الان في الصوره. هذا ركاض الذيب ماسك معاهم في الامام، بالكوكب اللي في الامام. سرعتهم الحاليه الان هناك 51، انتم 52. سرعتكم ممتازه، بدأوا يهدون السرعه. الواط عندهم 244، الواط عندكم فوق ال 480. انتم الافضل، والان بتسكرون هذا الجاب بسرعه، راح تدخلون مره ثانيه. لا تنسى انت في سباق مراحل، انت في سباق تحتاج بالزمن هذا يكون معاك دائما، ما يفرق عليك حد بالزمن. والله انكم ابطال، ويكفينا فخر انكم تسابقون بطل عالم اللي متصدر اليوم. جيسون أوزبورن هو بطل العالم رسمي في عام 2020. هو بطل العالم. هذا موجود الآن في الأمام. وركاض الذيب لاعب به لعبة الآن في المقدمة. الله عليك يا ركاض وبابلو بوبوفيتش. 3 من دانيش بافلوفا، معاهم 2 من فريق الإمارات، ومعاهم 1 فقط سعيد صفرزادة هو اللي ماسك معاهم فقط هنا في هذه الكوكبة المتقدمة. إذا الآن في الأمام 6 دراجين، وأنتم خلفهم جايين بقوة كبيرة تسكرون هذا الكاب يا نجوم. يلا يا مستر اكس 100، استمر بهذا العطاء، بهذا الأداء البطولي. الآن على هذا الصعود اللي تقريبا وصلنا الآن 1112 متر عن سطح البحر، وقادر عليها يا نجم. استمر بهذا الأداء حتى النهاية. 150 مناسبة لك. هذا النبض اللي أنا كنت أبغيه ينزل على الأقل 148 وتكون أحسن. الله الله، دخلتوا عليهم، دخلتوا كسرتوهم. خلاص 9 ثواني الآن، 9 ثواني الآن، وأقل من 150 متر وهم تشوفونهم قدامكم. يلا يا مستر اكس 100، استمر في هذا العطاء. ركاض الذيب امسك معاهم، لا تخليهم يا ركاض. ركاض الذيب امسك. بابلو بوبوفيتش معاك الآن. في هذه الوضعية المنافسة راح تكون حتى على النتيجة الفرقية. وضعكم جدا جيد في هذا الطواف، واستمرارية العطاء والأداء حتى النهاية يا مستر اكس 100. الله، هذا السيجمنت الآن، السيجمنت راح يكون لصالحكم انتم. واحد منكم انتم هنا اللي راح ياخذها، انتم الافضل الان في الاداء هنا. السيجمنت هذا لصالحكم. اليوم استطاع ان يحقق هذا المركز الرائع الرائع اللي قدمه ركاضه. ثلاث سبرنتات استطاع ان يفوز فيها بقوه اداء. يلا يا ركاض، لا تخليهم يا ركاض. انا عارف النبض واصل عندك فوق ال 171، تمشي في الفيو 2 ماكس ولكن قادر عليها يا ركاض. استمر استمر يا ركاض، لا تضيع الان زملائك في الخلف. مستر اكس 100 واس اس جايين الان في قوه كبيره مدفوعه، وهذا الاداء المميز القادم الان من الخلف راح يساعد هذا الادفانتج الجميل اللي موجود الان لصالحك يا مستر اكس 100. انت واس اس ايضا بروس بيرت معاهم في هذا الاداء، وهم الآن أمامكم. خلاص دخلتوا فيهم، سكرتوا الجاب اللي كان أكثر من 25 ثانية، الآن بدأ يسكر والصعود ما زال مستمر. ولا ننسى أن اليوم عندنا 1400، بعد ذلك خلاص راح ينتهي الوضع، راح يكون كله نزول وأرض مستوية فلات حتى النهاية. إذا الآن الصعوبة كلها تكمن هنا مع بداية السباق، مع الجزء الأول، مع النصف الأول من السباق. يا ركاض، لا يا ركاض، يا ركاض لا توقف يا ركاض، يا ركاض مو بوقته، والله مو بوقته يا ركاض، مو بوقته يا ركاض. استمر الآن بهذه الأداء، في هذا الأداء الآن. زملاك جايين الآن، خذ نفس، معلش خذ نفس. أنا شفت وصل 180 نبضك، معلش الآن. وصلتوا ركاض قدامكم على فكرة يا مستر اكس 100. ركاض قدامكم، خلاص انقطع المجموعة اللي في الأمام. يلا يا ركاض، يلا يا ركاض، الآن حاول تستمر. ما أدري إذا تقدر الآن، خذ نفس شوي، خذ نفس. مستر اكس 100 جايينك مستر اكس 100، خذ نفس. اس اس جايينك أيضا، هذا عداك اس اس. الآن على الأقل انتظر مستر اكس 100 واضغط، أول ما تشوفه وصل اضغط، هذا راح يساعده. يلا مستر اكس 100، روح اضغط شوي، لا تخلي الزمن يزيد مرة ثانية، لا تخليه يزيد. Oh, Bruce Baird, first time I see this man in 167 heart rate beat. First time I can see this man, Bruce Baird, with more than 165. Now it's 167 with Bruce Baird. What a performance, Bruce. Today, Bruce, he is fighting. So the race is firing now. Everyone pushing, everyone more. Watson put a 64 kilometers an hour with Bruce Baird now. And behind this Bruce, we can see Mr. X100. And we are going, they are flying. But look at the group one. They are 53 to 55 kilometers an hour with Jason Osborne group. It's very hard intensity indeed. So it's crazy race, a speedy race. I cannot say anything about this. It's really something unbelievable. Look at this now. All the race until this moment, no less than 380 watts. Everyone pushing more than 400, reaching 500 until this moment. So now Saeed Safarzada 274 and 53 kilometers. That's why we are now going down. That's why we are going down now. The speed's so high. Jeff, what do you see now? Do you think that chasing group, they will close that gap?
I think it's going to be extremely hard for them to close this gap at this point. I've been watching the front half of the race while you're reporting on the chase pack, and these guys are not slowing down whatsoever. They are just keep pushing. They keep trying to do little attacks on each other. They keep swapping back and forth. It's definitely Pavlova versus UAE clan team at this point. Off the front, they're doing an amazing job, putting on a really good show for all of us to see. But I think it's going to be extremely hard for the chase pack to catch up at this point because, like I said, they've been pushing 350, over 400 watts, almost the entire half of this sixth segment. So This is extremely high power readings, high heart rates, high intensity, high everything. A lot of action that is going on here. I do hope that the chase pack can catch up because that's going to make for a really, really exciting finish towards the end.
Now it's 14 seconds, Jeff. 14 seconds. It was 9 seconds. Now it's 14. And the speed now comparing with Group 1, a chasing group, it's 49 kilometers an hour with Mr. X100 group. And Osborne group is 36 to 39. I think they will close this gap shortly. I hope that. And everything's maybe will be happen now and during this time. I think we are moving to the segment number 7. Number 7 will be so hard for everyone. That Bruce Baird is here. And look at this, the 26 kilometers is done, and it's only 100 meters between the two groups. The group number 1, Osborne group, and the group number 2, UAE Clan Team 1, Mr. X100, and they are about 16 to 14 seconds, but still there is a chance for this group to catch up that group 1 shortly. I hope that 3 riders now here from UAE Clan Team 1, Mr. X100, SS, and Ricardo Deep. And with them, I can see Bruce Baird is still going on, and he is still pushing with 169 heart rate beat. Ricardo Deep, they can work together now to catch a group 1. Group 1, Pablo Popovic, the only rider from UAE Clan Team 1 here, besides Saeed Safarzada. Saeed Safarzada, that man is very strong in this type of race. He is good camber, by the way. That's Saeed Safar. Do you have any idea about him?
No, not all the except for what I've seen between yesterday and today, and it's he's doing a really good job today than the previous stages. So he's sticking right up there with the main pack, even though Pavlova is trying to really control this race. He's not letting them get too far out ahead. So, like I say, it's great to have 3 teams up in the front of this race right now. I think we have Draft Pavlova and the UAE Clan team, but it looks like Saeed is doing a really, really good job today.
Yeah, Saeed Safarzadeh is doing great. So now 3 riders here, and a great job from Ricardo Deep. He's trying to help Mr. X100. It's teamwork here. 3 riders here. 2 riders, they are trying to pull Mr. X100 to back again to the group. That Mr. X100 here with Ricardo Deep. Bravo, Ricardo. You are doing great job now to push this rider to catch up the group. Go, go, go. Bravo. Bravo. That 2 rider now, they are doing the same thing. So, SS and Ricardo Deep with Mr. X100, 3 riders from UAE Clan Team 1, they are pushing now together. They want to cut the group. Bruce Baird is taking the lead little bit in front, but still the race is going. Bruce, he will try to do it solo in this moment. So that Bruce Baird is coming from behind. Now 3 riders. That's Ricardo Deep. He was with the group 1, and he dropped himself to help his teammate here, Mr. X100. What a teamwork here, Draft. So, Jeff, do you think there is something happening now with the Jason group? They are helping each other. Look at this. They are working hard in front.
Yeah, they're really working hard and really working together as a team, as they should be. Really, like they've been commanding this race almost from the start, and it'd be really nice though to see Bruce Bird come back up so he can help out his teammate as well, and get Mr. X100 up there with Saeed, so we could have a really exciting finish. But the Danish Pavlova team, they're really working well together, and yeah, they're really in control at this point.
So Saeed Safarzada here, the only one rider with Pablo Popovic is still there. And the chasing group here behind. Yalla ya Pablo! Pablo Popovic. And look like that 3 riders from Danish Pavlova. They just dominate the segments here. That segment number 6. Only 1 left. So the checkpoint. And let's see. Bruce doing great. Even Mr. X100 doing great. everyone here in a chasing group, they are pushing more than group one, and they try to close the gap. Now it's only 9 seconds, and Bruce Baird, the winner. The best time, Bruce Baird from Canada draft team. His teammate in front, Saeed Safarzada. Now the second one here, it's Bruce Baird from Canada. The both rider from draft team. The winner now by 12 minutes and 52 seconds, Bruce Baird from Canada. UAE Clan Team, SS and Mr. X100, second and third. What a performance, Mr. X100 and SS. Kennetson 4 and Osborne 5. Vink 6, Pablo Popovic 7, Saeed Safarzada 8, Rakab Adib 9, and what a performance for UAE Clan Team 1. What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, absolutely. Nice to see them up there. It really looked like Bruce, really, they all helped each other. Bruce, Mr. X100, and SS, they all kind of worked together and finished that stage on top. I actually didn't expect that, but it was really nice to see them work together so well.
So moving now to the segment number 7, and Jason Osborne. He just looked great, and his teammate with him, they're helping him. And now the chasing group, they so close to catch up group 1, and Mr. X100. Wow, what a performance from this man and his teammate SS and Rakab Adib. Mr. X100 now, he's pushing more than 480 watts. Look at his heart rate, is 151. The speed is 54 kilometers an hour. And they don't want to reduce the speed there. Look at them there in front. Osborne, he don't want this group come back again. Oh, look at this, Jeff. Say something.
Yeah,
What a
this is
performance.
insane. It's hard to commentate on this because there's so much happening and so much action. I just want to focus in and watch it all unfold. Mr. X100 and Bruce Bird, SS, they are trying so hard to close this gap right now, and they're doing a really good job of it. So far, they're only 3 seconds back. So if this was real life, they could smell that front group basically, and they're so close to bridging that gap. And that's what we need. We need them to catch up to the main pack so we can have a super exciting finish like we did yesterday. So really, really hoping, really giving them much pep, sending all of my best wishes so they can just get up there and give us an exciting finish to stage 3.
That's it. This now. Look at this now. It's Jason Osborne. He's moving and he's pulling the group. And at the same time, the chasing group, they are already so close. It's less than 6 seconds. It's 6 seconds right now. That group number 2, the chasing group, Mr. X100, he's just pushing now. It's all what he gets in this moment. It's only 14 kilometers to the finish line. And everyone, they are pushing so hard here. Both sides, they are pushing so hard in this moment. Now, Mr. X100, he just trying with his teammate SS and also Bruce Baird there, side by side. Mr. X100 and Bruce Baird from Canada, the United Arab Emirates rider here, that's about to finish this. Oh, that's only 5 seconds now. The only 5 seconds. Look at this, Jeff.
Yeah, they keep getting closer, and then it's like the front pack can sense it, and they just pick up the speed a little bit more. Jason's like, I don't want them to catch us. So he's turning on the pace a little bit more. So going into our 7th and final segment, yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe SS and 100, Mr. 100 and Bruce can pull off another segment trio since they're kind of back there working together. But yeah, it doesn't seem Jason's letting that front pack slow down at all enough for the chase pack to catch them.
Now about to start the last segments in this stage number 3. It will be long one, and it will be so hard for everyone here in this group. So now Mr. X100, he's just chasing group 1, and Jason Osborne, the World Championship, he is just leading and pulling group 1 now. He don't want to let this group catching him, but they're coming, and they are coming. Look at that, Jeff. They are coming now. Go Mr. X100. الله عليك يا بطل. والله صاحب مفاجآت. الله يا صاحب المفاجآت انت يا مستر X100 ما احلاك. يلا يا بطل ادخل في الجروب. بس ريح قلبي ودخل دخل حتى وياك، هذا ما عنده مشكله، المهم انك تدخل تكون معاه ملام في هذا العمل الكبير الجبار. ولا تنسى انت موجود في المركز الخامس بالنسبه للترتيب العام بعد انتهاء المرحله الثانيه، وانت موجود الان في قلب المنافسه يا نجم. يلا يا مستر اكس 100، والله هذه القوة المدفوعة الآن فوق ال 466 وانت صامد عليها من متى. الله عليك يا بطل، الله. خذ تنفس الآن، ادخل فيهم وريح شوي، راح يخفون أول ما تدخل، راح يخفون على فكرة، أول ما بتدخل راح يخفون السرعة، هذا واضح جدا. هم الآن لأن أنت الآن في السيجمنت وانت قادر أيضا تاخذ السيجمنت، الآن أنت قوتك ودفعك بالنسبة للجروب اللي في الأمام أنت الأفضل دائما، وهم الآن قدامك الآن. خليك في هذا الدفع الكبير. الله 160 وصلتها 160 النبض، وهذا الدفع الكبير 47 كيلومتر في الساعة. السحب موجود معاك الآن، ويا سلام يا سلام، واقف على الدراجة لحد الآن. هذا الأداء الكبير لمستر اكساندرت. مستر اكساندرت استمر بهذا العطاء حتى النهاية، والفعل انك انت اليوم شرفتنا بهذا الاداء الكبير. انت وزملائك حقيقه ركاض واس اس كلهم كانوا بالمستوى ونزلوا وادوا وقدموا، والان عندك هذه القدره انك تدخل فيهم في اي لحظه، لكن هم مخلينك لان يضغطون في الامام، هم يضغطون اكثر فاكثر، خايفين منك، مو بعارف شو الوضع. يعني بالرغم ان هذا بطل عالم اللي في الامام، لكن يكفينا شرف انك انت تنافس هذا البطل العالمي، وهذه القوة اللي مدفوعة منك الآن يعني للأبطال فقط، هذه للأبطال فقط. يلا يا بطل، هذا مستر اكساندرت الآن، وهذا الأداء الكبير. برافو مستر اكساندرت. بروس بوش go. They are in front of you. Don't lose the chance. Don't lose the chance now. We are counting down to the finish line. It's about 11 kilometers to the finish line. And also we are counting down to the segment number 7 title. Everyone have chance to win this title number 7. Jeff.
Yeah, this is, again, still so exciting, really pushing for Mr. X100 and Bruce Bird to continue to close that gap. The front group is slowing down a little bit, putting out a little less watts here and there. So if Bruce Bird and Mr. X100 can keep this pace up, then they surely can catch that group and get to the finish line with everybody as a whole. But looking at the front of the race, you still have Danish Pavlova to controlling this whole pack, and you have the guy up there from Draft as well, and Sahid. He's been, how awesome has Sahid been during this whole segment or this whole stage today? He's been up front for every single segment, coming down into the last segment here, segment 7, and towards the finish line. He's been in a really great position for the UAE clan team. So it's going to be interesting to see the team classification after today as well as the individual riders. But I think he is going to be scoring some good points for the UAE clan team.
Yeah, for the team classification, it's Danish Pavlova. Until this moment, they are leading the race, even here at stage number 3. So, and still the challenge is there. Mr. X100, he will try, he will do his best. He's still fighting, he's still going, he's still pushing. Look at his heart rate, because I know his age about this now. I'm talking about the heart rate beat is 155. So he's now going and through the VO2 max and near to the maximum heart rate. So he's just doing all what he get. So I'm so proud of him, and he will try to do it again, and they're so close to catch this group. So now it's 2 seconds. It's 2 seconds, and they are coming in the last 9 kilometers to the finish line. It's only 9 kilometers to finish this stage number 3, and it was very high speed, and it's a speedy stage today.
Extremely fast today. I thought today was going to be a little slower than yesterday just because of how much climbing we actually have, but absolutely not. These guys have really turned it up, and they've been pushing crazy watts and speeds all day long. It's been a really exciting segment, or stage 3.
Absolutely right. I thought today was to be little bit, everyone here tried to recover, but today is, look, everyone, they are just going and open that fire in this stage number 3. Everyone knows about that hard section of the day, the first part. The half race is so high. We are reaching more than 1,400 now with 1,300. meters above the sea level. We'll finish in 1,460. So still there is about 80 meters above the sea level waiting for you, and they are close the gap again, and they back again to this group. So they catch the group. Oh, successfully! Bravo, bravo, Mr. Alexander. Bravo! Stay with them now again. So Ricardo Deeb and Mr. X100. Now they are together one more time. Mr. X100 with the group. Don't stay in the tail. You just push a little bit. Don't let them go. Whoa! Don't let them go. Don't let them go now. You just reach them now. It is that's Mr. X100 now. 45 kilometers an hour. It's very high. It's very high speed there in front. What they are doing today, Jeff?
I have no idea. They're on a completely different level today than what I've previously seen. This is absolute mayhem. Just look at Mr. X100. Yeah, 49, approaching 50 kilometers per hour, trying to bridge that gap again, and he just slightly fell off. But now he's back, and he put in a ton of effort to get back to this group. And I really hope that he can kind of sit in and recover and stay with them all the way to the end. I mean, he's put out so much energy now to get back to them. So happy that they have made it back. And let's hope that he can stay in this pack.
It's not easy to stay with the group one. It's not easy at all. Look at this. The speed is going. Look at Mr. X100. More than 500 watt, and he's still in the tail of the group. He wants to be inside the wheels, but look at this. Oh, again. He just come back. He just come back now with the group. Mr. X100, go. Ricardo Dibir, 3 riders from UAE Clan Team 1. Pablo Popovic, Ricardo Dib, and Mr. X100. And also 3 riders now from Danish Pavlova team with Jason Osborne, Kennedson, and Vink. And 2 riders from Draft team, Said Savarzada and Bruce Baird. That's Group 1. The best names in this race today. All of them riding together in front. What do you think about that, Jeff?
Yeah, absolutely. Just like you said, the best names of this series, really riding in the front pack, kind of where they belong. And it's they're not making it easy for anybody. As you saw, Mr. X100 would catch up to the main group, and then the main group would kind of like surge, and they'd put on a little bit more power. So it must be really difficult to, once you approach that group, to find their pace so you can yourself recover. But it's going to be really hard for them to recover when they're still pushing 300 watts. I mean, he did almost a 500 watt sprint to catch back up. And when you get to the group, they're still cruising around 370, 280. And that's a lot of power. So yeah, the front of this race really has the best people. And this is going to be an exciting finish all the way down to the last wire. It's really, really good.
Yes, exactly. Now we are counting down to the segment number 7 checkpoints line. Now Jason Osborne, he just looks going to be the winner on this stage, and he will keep that yellow jersey for one more day. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I mean, just looking at his statistics right now, his heart rate's 130. That's not extremely high. And if it is, like, he is very well, he knows how to control that heart rate at that rate. So he's pushing, yeah, a little higher cadence. He's in the 80 range. So he's where he needs to be. I think he still has a lot left in the tank to give us a really good finish. I don't know if it's going to be quite the breakaway finish like we saw yesterday, but yeah, I think he's going to be able to secure his jersey for another day.
Yeah, that's what I can see it now from this man. And there's 2 riders from his team with him right now. That Danish Pavlova, Vink, and Kennedson. The both are strong. And also the 3 riders from UAE Clan Team 1. It's big challenge. 2 riders from Draft Team. And 39 kilometers now is done. And it is about less than 6 kilometers to the finish line. And also we are very close to finish that segment number 7. And so exciting. In your opinion, Jeff, who's going to win that segment?
Oh, the segment win, that's a really tough question. I mean, we've had 2 really fast groups, but I would actually, oh, you're putting me in a bad spot. This is really tough. But I think it's going to be someone from the Chase group where it was Bruce Bird, Mr. X100. I think it's we're going to see one of those names pop up towards the top because of how many watts they were putting out to catch the group, and they're putting out a major effort for a lot longer than the lead group. But could be wrong. I didn't have my stopwatch out, so we
No,
really
you
won't
you
know
are
until
you
the
are
end.
right. No, you are right. It's hard to say, hard to know because the both side, the group one and the chasing group, they was pushing so hard in that segment number seven until this moment. So that's why it's hard to say who will win. But maybe I will be like what you are saying. Maybe one of the chasing group will be the winner in segment number seven. That's what I'm feeling. Also, maybe that would be happen now until that segment checkpoint. It will be something else. Now, Mr. X100, he is very near to win this. And Bruce Baird, you said Bruce Baird, right? I am
Yeah.
also thinking about Bruce. I'm thinking about Bruce. Bruce, now he will move. He will move. And look at him. That Bruce with blue, the light
Yep.
blue. Yeah, he's the one. Now he's pushing now. He will try to go and he will try to win the segment number seven. It's 250 US dollar for the winner in each segment. So now today, UAE Clan Team won 3 segments title for Raqad Deep. So it's which is great. It's about 750 US dollar today with the Raqad Deep. Oh, great! It's a great money prize for everyone. You know the
Yeah, that is.
overall classification today it's 1,000 US dollar, the prize money. It's and the winner also for the stage. Look at this. Everyone now moving to the segment number seven. I cannot see anything change, but I see
No,
the
I
speed
think we're going to
is.
start to see an attack soon. We'll see an attack real soon, I think.
Me too. So I'm just wondering what is going to be right now. So the heart rate beat for Jason Osborne is still 140, even the speed is 34 and 300 watt. This man, I don't know how he can control his heart rate beat with the breathe,
No,
with more VI2.
no,
I have no
he's
idea. So he's strong. So now
yeah,
it's the opening sprint here. That's Kennedson. Kennedson. Here trying from Denmark. This man from Danish Pavlova team. Rakab Deep behind him now, pushing more than 500 watts. Bruce is going to this, and Mr. X100. Everyone trying now to segment number seven, the last segment today, and stage number three. Now Rakab Deep is going, crossing the line side by side with Kennedson. Kennedson and Bruce Baird, Jason Osborne with Mr. X100 now, and let's see the board who's going to get the best time. Oh, it is someone from the chasing group. It is
yep.
Rakad Deep. Yes. Oh,
Wow,
it is
13
number four.
seconds.
What a performance, Rakab. We are so proud of you. Rakab Deep, Rakab Deep from United Arab Emirates, UAE Clan Team 1 by 13 minutes and 46 seconds. It is big gap. It's big gap between him. It's more than 14 seconds between him and Kennedson, the second place. And here you can see Bruce and the third Bruce. You said Bruce, Jeff.
Yep,
You see Bruce?
yep, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They were putting out such a major effort for a little bit longer period than the main group. So I'm not that surprised that they're up there, kind of because we saw that in the women's race. With I think it was Melina. She did like a
exactly.
late attack, and she just pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. And she caught the group, and then she just pushed a little bit more, and she came out of nowhere to claim that stage win. So it was a really good tactic, and yeah, I'm not surprised, but it's great to have Ricard up there for the UA clan team.
So you get that. I'm very happy. That's why. That's why in whoosh here in that indoor cycling, there's some rules. Some rules there. You cannot say it. You have to feel it first. You have to be in on that bike, that indoor, and you try it. When you try, then you will understand that things. So now Ricardo Deep, he won 4 times today. I'm so happy for that. So almost 1,000 US dollar for this man today as the winner. He take prize money as a winner for the stage.
Yeah, that's incredible. He can
That's
definitely
Ricardo
take the
Deep.
family out for a nice dinner with that money.
Exactly. Congratulations, Ricardo Deep and UAE Clan Team 1. And now we are here. Now it is about 1,400 meters to the finish line. The stage number 3 winner title in those names here, that's 7 riders in this group. UAE Clan Team 1, we have 3, and 3 riders from Danish Pavlova, that's 6, and 8 riders, 2 from draft team. The finish line today, there is no climb. It will be in flat. And look at this, that ابو سيف. يلا يا ابو شباب. على فكره شباب انتم قايمين بواجب كبير. برافو. Look at this, Jeff. Look at this alpha team. Alpha
Hmm.
team in this situation, they are trying to be with the top 5, and they are in the team result, they are in a 5 position after day 2. Now in day 3, they are working together, and very nice picture that 4 riders in one team, they are riding together and they are helping each other now to finish this race, and they are thinking about the teams and the team result. They are the 5th position. Many riders they are, and many strong teams they are behind them, by the way. Very strong teams they are behind this team. So I'm so proud that 4 riders they are working together in a sprint now. Jason Osborne, the world championship in 2020, side by side, and now taking gap in front of Said Safarzada and Pablo Popovic. He will be in a 2nd position, and Jason Osborne the winner, and Mr. X100 he's going to be in the 5th position. 4th or 5th position now. He will be there. Now he will in a 7th position maybe. He just finished right now. Danish Pavlova team. Okay, the stage winner today, Jason Osborne, the yellow jersey. One more, the triple. Now he won 3 stages. What a hat
Yeah.
trick.
Yeah, exactly. What a hat trick
Oh,
for sure. But knowing his stats and his past, he's like a seasoned athlete. So I can't say I'm too surprised, but I'm very happy for him to find some success within our Winter Solstice Championship. And it's awesome that he can lead out so many great athletes behind him. And it's, yeah, these guys in our top 10, they're just complete animals. I don't know how they can train and recover and keep doing this day after day, but I really hope they get some nice time off tomorrow.
yeah, tomorrow is off, and I hope everyone can get good rest and recover for day after tomorrow. And thank you very much, UAE Clan Team 1. Mr. X100, he finished in the 7th position. He was trying to save his time to the overall result. And Ricardo Deeb in 8th position, SS9. He just finished 9 right now. And also Said Safarzada, he keep himself always 2nd behind the world championship, Osborne Jason, and Vink in the 3rd, Pablo Popovic 4th, Bruce Baird in a 5th position, Kennethson 6th, Mr. X100 in a 7th position. So we have 4 riders now from UAE Clan Team 1 with the top 10. And let's see now, SS is coming in 9th position, and only 1 position now, Philip Graves. He's coming from behind in the chasing group number 3. So, Jason, congratulations. So happy for you. You did great. You deserve it. You deserve to be with yellow for one more day. And Philip Graves is here from England, and Vidar, you remember him? He just won that 1 segments today. And everyone, they are fighting to finish and save time. And still the race is going. And still there is one more race day after tomorrow. It's going to be stage number 4. Jeff, thank you very much. You want to say something
Yeah.
about stage number 3?
So far, It's the most exciting stage I think that we've witnessed in the men's class. I mean, it's absolute action-packed race today. And like I said earlier, I didn't expect it to go by this fast. It feels like we just logged on to start our commentating, and now it's already over. It's already been an hour. It's just flown by. So hats off to all the finishers, the UAE clan team staying in there, Mr. X100 staying consistent inside that top 10 after putting out such an amazing effort is really cool to see. Happy to see that pay off. And then, of course, major congratulations again to Jason Bourne for securing his yellow jersey.
Exactly, Jeff. You know, that amazing action today during this stage number 3. What happened between Danish Pavlova team and UAE Clan Team 1? They are fighting during this race, and that chasing group with Mr. X100 and his teammate Pablo Popovic and Ricardo Deeb and SS, the both riders, SS and Ricardo Deeb, they came and they help Mr. X100, and they trying to pull him back to the group, and it was really amazing job. So I'm so happy to see this. Even we are here in that indoor cycling and doing it in real life, in reality, I think it's really great job they did. Thank you very much, Jeff. Thank you, everyone. All the best for the day number 4, day after tomorrow. And Jason, thank you very much. Let's see, Jeff, now the stage number 4. What do you think about it?
It looks flat. It looks very, very flat. And I don't think we should let that fool anybody, of course, because that means this is going to be a really fast stage. It's going to be a lot of, a lot of trying to hang on to the pack. So this might suit some
It
of the other
is,
riders who've been left
yeah.
out, but it's going
It's
to be good.
45 kilometers, no segments, and also there's no drafting. It's like TT race, team time
Yeah.
or individual time trial. It will be 45k. Now in this race, you can see the ability for riders. The stage number 4, I think everyone have to get enough rest, enough recover to be ready for this day. It will be big day, Jeff. There is no
Yeah,
draft, you know.
absolutely. No, exactly. And that plays such a big role in this whole segment or this whole stage coming up. And the fact that there's no segment win. So it's a flat out individual time trial, like in the purest form. So it's really going to suit our guys that are really good at pushing the big gears and holding the big watts for a long time. It's going to be a good one. I really like that it's no draft. It's going to add a really fun element to it.
Exactly. So we just finished today the stage number 3. Me and Jeff. Thank you very much, everyone. And wait for us day after tomorrow in stage number 4. Thank you, everyone here watching us. Thank you, even the riders on the bikes and listening to us. Thank you and well done. You just did great job and every day. And we hope you all the best in the coming days. Thank you and goodbye.